Welcome to the IMPROVTOONS. On this IMPROVTOONS, we're going to go over a format known as the Krompf. Amey Goerlich is our guest teacher, our guest narrator on the IMPROVTOONS, and she's going to explain this long-form format known as the Krompf. Let's get into it.
Hi everyone, this is Amey Goerlich, and I'm going to be talking about the Krompf form. Krompf actually was a group, still is. We don't really perform as regularly as we had in the past when we first started, but we all met in 2001 at UCB in New York, and it was Joe Wangert, myself, Ryan Carls, and Neil Casey, and we were a independent improv group, and we created the form Krompf with all of our coaches. So the form is actually just a part of the Krompf. The Krompf is pretty much our attempt at doing a faster herald, and the shape of the form is definitely teachable and learnable, but the philosophy behind the Krompf, how it feels or how you should feel when you watch it, is an entirely different thing. So if you'd like to actually learn a little bit more about the guts of the form, you can always contact me. I still teach it regularly online and in real life. So the form is, there was 4 of us, but you can really do this form with any amount of people. It started with 4 two-person scenes up top. So you get your suggestion, then you do 4 two-person scenes. They're about 30 seconds to a minute apiece, and they are fast scenes where you're coming up with a solid game as fast as you can, basically. The ensemble will edit from the back line by doing a fade edit. That just basically means you walk through the scene. Other people call it a French door edit, but you're just fading into the scene and starting a new scene. So all 4 top scenes are completely different ideas based off of the suggestion. Then you do a 5th scene that starts as a 2-person scene, and you start a tag run. So that is to kind of blow out the game, see the game, show the audience how to watch the scenes going further on with the form. So after those top 5 scenes, you're going to do a hard sweep edit. That's your opening. So you have 5 solid games to work with. Usually I say just deal with the top 4 if you can. Then you're going to start a second beat to your top 4 scenes. Now this is no particular order. I always say that try to, if you have an idea for someone else's scene, for a second beat, try to point to somebody off the back line that was in the original scene, so it helps the eye of the audience to know where it's coming from. Once you've hit that second beat of one of the games, you do another tag run based off of what game has developed or the game that's already there, trying to blow it out again in as many ways as possible. You do this with your top 4, any particular order, again, doesn't matter. And as you're going through the scenes, you want to try to take the scene game from the previous scene, infiltrate it into your new game. This can happen through the tags. It can just be a simple callback. Doesn't have to, don't overthink it, don't overwork it. If it's not there, it's not there. And by the end of your show, you should have all 4 games from your top scenes just kind of inside of your last scenes. And if you have some extra time, you can always go back to that 5th scene that you did at the very beginning in the opening, and you can recall that and do a few more tag runs based off of it. It's a very fun form. It's very fast. It's very playful, and I hope you have a great time doing it. The one thing to take away from when we did the form together as the 4 of us is that we were always going to different lands, different genres, different time periods. There's definitely always a dragon involved. So have fun, and thanks for listening. You could get a hold of me through my email, or David will have all of that information down below. Thanks a lot.
And that was the Krompf. I got the chance to see the Krompf on stage at Westside Comedy, and it was really cool because the players were able to just focus on the things that brought the most joy, that brought the most fun. And so it was really rewarding for the audience to be able to see that as well. Here's details on how to contact Amey Goerlich. She is available to coach for coaching via Skype, so she can reach you wherever you're at in the world. And I hope you continue to support more improv and go to see more improv and explore more improv formats and philosophies and teachers outside of your own city. Like I always say, you don't have to share and support and like the improv booths, but please like, share, and support each other. Let's make improv tighter and stronger and just a stronger community by being in each other's shows, by supporting each other's Facebook pages, by exploring each other's philosophies on improv. Improv is not a set of tools, it's not a set of rules, it's an attitude, it's a perspective. Let's have a broader perspective. See you all later.